Bitcoin early this morning was dipping when the stock market was lower. The stock market's kind of recovered here pre-market. So again, it's kind of flattish, give or take, and Bitcoin has recovered. But I will say this, is that Bitcoin yesterday ended up retracing to the scene of the crime, even though it's unconfirmed. But ultimately, we are now trading back very close to these lows where we could confirm a bigger breakdown.
Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoin Zella, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoin Zella offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoin Zella. Subscribe now. In this video, Gareth will share his insights on Bitcoin's morning dip. What's next? Gareth Soloway discusses the recent dip in Bitcoin prices and its correlation with the stock market. Moreover, Bitcoin retraces to a critical level, raising questions about potential downside. Soloway explains the significance of confirmation. Soloway also emphasizes the importance of chart analysis and probabilities in predicting Bitcoin's next move. Let's join Gareth in this interview about these topics and more.
All right, so again, this is basically warning. It's not super high percentage that we're heading down, but if we confirm, probabilities go to about 75% that we're going to head down to the low 50s on Bitcoin. And just to kind of understand the difference of confirmation, guys. So again, when you're above the line, when we were trading over here, the odds were 75% or so that we would go higher. Once you close below the line, the odds go to about 50-50, right? And again, once you confirm, like let's say we confirm below the low right here, the odds of downside now go to 75%. So again, remember, everything I do here is based on what the charts are telling me. I always refer to the charts as a foreign language, book. And so when you don't know how to read the charts, it's like you look at the chart and you're like, man, this is like literally a foreign language to me. As you learn, it doesn't mean you understand everything in that foreign language, but you start to understand many things and you start to get the ideas behind the chart, which give you the ability to put the probabilities in your favor.
The cryptocurrency market is quite shaky, and Benjamin Cowan, the CEO of Into the Cryptoverse, advises careful consideration before investing in altcoins during this downturn. Cowan warns that altcoins might see further price drops. He advises against impulsive investments, especially when the market is down. Bitcoin's market influence is expected to increase, possibly up to 60%. This could mean a tough time for altcoins as Bitcoin becomes more dominant. Investors should be wary of the unstable altcoin market. Cowan suggests that Ethereum's value, compared to Bitcoin, may indicate a period of market steadiness, but with continued unpredictability. In these uncertain times, Cowan reminds investors to analyze carefully and manage risks wisely. As Bitcoin's presence grows, a cautious investment strategy is recommended.
Cardano, great example here of a channel pattern that broke down. Notice again, you kept on hovering right along these lower levels. We went to the high, we came back to the lows, we went to the high, we then came back to the lows, consolidated, and broke down. All right, now this chart has confirmed the breakdown, but it's already significantly lower. So where would the Cardano level technically be? There's a couple levels of support. Number one, we kissed this low already of support. So this, you can see right here, right? So if we look at this high right here, all along here, that's a base level. It's like a shelf, and shelves tend to hold things. So we came down right to that level. Now, if we dump further, I do have a secondary level that I want to make you guys aware of here. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're just going to take our trend line again, find that next zone, and I'm going to give it to you right here, and we drag it across, and basically this gives us our secondary level, and I want to actually show you there's a confluence of levels here, and this is going to be a real big support. And so, again, I know I'm always referred to as a perma bear, but honestly, I'm just a trader, and again, if that makes me a perma bear, it is what it is, but ultimately, as you guys can see, I go long and I go short. I don't care really what it is. I'm just not a maxi or a crazy person that just is like, I'm going to hold forever. Maybe that's, listen, I mean, that's okay too. But for me, it's all about trading the chart. So look at this. We have these lows right in here, right through here, and right through the base of this consolidation shelf. That gives us 35 cents. We then have a trend line from this high down to these highs here, and that coordinates at 35 cents. So I guess my point is that if Bitcoin, or excuse me, if Cardano gets down to 35 cents, to me, that becomes very, very interesting as a long opportunity. I will keep it on my radar for my members at at Smart Money Crypto.
Russia is taking big steps to use cryptocurrency for international trade. Here's what's happening. The bank's leader, Elvira Nabiullina, supports using crypto for global payments. They're starting with a test program to see how it works. Russia wants to try out different ways to pay across borders, including crypto. They've set up a special area to test this safely. The bank is careful with crypto inside Russia, but open to using it for trade with other countries. They're also looking at creating their own digital currency for this. Russia is talking with the briciest countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, about using crypto for their trade too.
Gold today, small pullback. I do want to show this trend line on gold. I mean, again, there's always a reason why something tops out where it does. And if you just take this low through this low, and then it goes through this high, what does it touch? It touches the exact high up there. This was, again, a reversal topping tail, so just be aware that reversal topping tails are at least near-term tops, and I would generally still be in the camp that as bullish as I am over the next 6-12 months on gold, I'm now bearish in the near term for some sort of pullback. 2,200, somewhere in there. Lowest pullback would probably be about that 2075, which would be a retrace to the scene of the crime where we broke out from. All right, so basically once we get to 2,200 or below, I probably start to slowly accumulate on that. Quickly looking at oil here. Oil is down just a little bit. Notice the channel on oil as well. Classic channel, right? Lows, lows, and lows. And then lows here, and then we hit the high. So the idea here is that you have a midpoint, which is a little bit of support. But if you come back to 82, that is a major. There's two trend lines connecting through 82-ish. That if we get back to 82, that will be your major support on oil. Is it a long opportunity? If you're a quick trader, maybe. Ultimately, my concern is that the jobs market does weaken and then oil really falls down sharply. But per the chart, that's the level, right? Regardless of what I think may come in the future, I could be wrong. The chart is the chart. The chart is less wrong than me. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. My feelings and generally I'm right on things. I'm often very early in seeing things. That's kind of the vision where I see what's going to happen, but then I'm wrong on the timing a little bit early. But ultimately, the charts are the truth, or as close to the truth as we can get, and that's what we have to go with. This is something I pointed out many times over, talking about how even this price action, right? So let's do a deep dive into this chart of DJT. When you see the IPO, or in this case, the SPAC, go public and it has this type of surge, when you see all these red candles, it means the stock opened here and then closed down here. It means it opened here, closed down here, opened here, and closed here, right? So that's why it creates that red candle. Now, it was as high as here, but it reversed. The only reason that's happening on the heavy volume is because you have big money dumping into it. I highlighted this in trading the close back after this third day. On this third day right here, I highlighted this and I said, guys, be really careful. This is a sign that big money is dumping, and big money doesn't dump if price is going up. Let's just be honest, right? We have to all be honest with ourselves. Big money, smart money, they essentially are going to either drive the price in a direction or they know the ultimate outcome. And so what happened to the stock? It went from literally $70 down to a low yesterday of $26.60. Now, what's fascinating about that level on a technical basis, look at this. We have a gap fill right here, and sure enough, where did price stop? Right there, okay? And if we go right there, it hit that level, and what's it doing today? It's getting a little bit of a technical bounce. Now, would I be a buyer today? No, I'm not going to pay up for this. Again, this is a wild one. I like to stick, honestly, with the bigger companies when it comes to day trading and swing trading, because in general, those are the ones that are more predictable. There's more participants. It's not so much of a meme stock that could just go up hundreds of percentage points.
If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.